Look at that guy there. That's a big one, Al.
Big galleon.
Come here, buddy. Look at that. Oh, come here. Oh, oh, look at that.
Nice fish, boy, healthy.
There we go. Look at that. Whoa, come here, buddy. Let me get this out of here.
Get the hooks
Boy,
off
that's a
again.
pretty fish.
You can tell she's a spawned out female.
You know, Al and I right now are fishing a lake we've never been on. It's early in the season, and we're gonna look at strategies on how to find early season walleyes on new waters. Look at that guy there, beautiful fish. We'll get her back in the water.
A couple days ago, Jim and I were sitting in this restaurant having coffee with these guys, and we just finished doing a smallmouth show, and we're talking about the walleye bite. I said, you know where any guys are going real good? And they said, yeah, you know, you're about half hour away from a really good bite up on the reservoir. I said, really? And we went back, dropped some stuff off at the office. 2 days later, we come out here on a different piece of water that we haven't fished before. It's a dark, dirty water environment, big body of water. What would you say it is, Jimmy? 25, 30 miles?
25 miles, yep.
Unique body of water. It's got walleyes and white bass, few smallmouth and occasional pike. That's a nice combination, walleyes and white bass. And right now we're in a post spawn. I mean, right at the post spawn, catching big walleyes in 2 to 4 foot of water. I like that.
No question about it. These conditions, I might not be prime, but I know one thing, it's very, very comfortable, and you can actually figure out how the underwater structures are laid out. You find the little subtle spots on these underwater reef systems, these boulder piles, like we got these islands here, we got a little inside corner, there's a little boulder tip there. And a lot of these shallow water fish like this, they feed on very, very specific locations on these reefs. You know what I mean? Though they are spread out and they're wandering all over, a lot of times the fish will feed on really particular locations.
When you're fishing shallow water walleyes like this, a 2 foot ledge to these fish is just as important as a 20 foot drop off, you know, in a big deep main lake. Shallow water walleye fishing means more target fishing. The spot on the spot are smaller, more confined, are more refined. You really, when you learn the spot, you can just run and gun to where these fish are. These pockets, the little point with 2 or 3 boulders on it, you know, a couple runs of stumps along this end of the river channel. It's almost like fishing shallow water cover for bass, but the walleyes are doing the same thing. The spot on the spot is really, really small. And on lakes like this, a lot of times wind is a plus. We don't have it today, but wind sometimes will really funnel those fish right up in those shallows. And that's when it can really be fun.